Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to Edgerton High School for the second night, the final round of the girls varsity Route 49 Classic Tournament here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. I'm Bill Murphy along with Connor Myers. Jim Seiler not able to be with us here tonight, so we'll do the best we can without him. And Connor and I are going to be bringing you two live streams. First up, the Consolation game between the Hicksville Lady Aces, who will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, and the the Antwerp Archers, who will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. Shortly, we'll go down to the floor for the official introduction of players and the national anthem. Right now, though, I want to say a big thank you to all of our underwriters making our live coverage possible tonight. Our diamond level underwriting supporters are the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the latest info on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Thanks also to our silver-level underwriters with us tonight. The Two Bandits Brewery in downtown Hicksville, Ohio, proud sponsors of the Two Bandits Player of the Game Award. Thanks also to the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC. Locations in downtown Hicksville, their main branch, and also here in Edgerton, other branches as well. Find out more online at www.thb.bank. And Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering of Hicksville, Ohio. Check out www.guilford-realestate.com for their very latest real estate listings, as well as the most recent auction calendar for upcoming sales from Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering. Bill Murphy, Connor Myers, glad to have you here with us tonight. Again, Jim Seiler not able to make it this evening, but we're going to do the best we can, just the two of us. That sounds like a good title for a song. Yeah. Just the two
I'm pretty sure it is.
There we go. So with that, we're going to get ready to head down to the floor. And we'll be back on Press Row shortly right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel.
Welcome you to GD Bank Shoutport for Game 3 of the Route 49 Classic between the Hicksville Aces and the Antwerp Archers. In order to make this evening's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means following the rules, speak and act responsibly, show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, officials and coaches, administrators, authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make tonight's contest great by remembering to respect the game. High school sports would not be possible without high school officials, so please be respectful of the hard-working officials serving today's athletic event. And if you think you have what it takes to make up big calls, sign up today at highschoolofficials.com. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world, with freedoms like no other. To honor America, and in respect for all who have served our country, and the freedoms we enjoy daily, please rise. Direct your attention to the flag for the playing of our national anthem. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tonight's officials are Keith Bruner, Scott Bettlemeyer, and Jeremy Teege. Tonight's matchups are being broadcasted by Mr. Drew Franklin and Mr. Brian Stiver with Z104 WLZZ, Mr. Mike Mann with WPAU, and streaming live on HIX-TV. And now, let's meet the teams. First, the Hicksville Aces. Junior, wearing number 3, Kennedy Adams. Sophomore, wearing number 4, McKenna Baird. Senior, wearing number 15, Ashlyn Stewart. Freshman, wearing number 23, Jocelyn Baldwin. And freshman, wearing number 44, Devony Mull. And now, let's meet the Antwerp Archers. 5'4" senior, wearing number 1, Caroline Roars. 5'6" sophomore, wearing number 4, Eliana Horman. 5'6" junior, wearing number 10, Mara Flippo. 5'4" sophomore, wearing number 23, Riley Bagley. And 5'6" senior, wearing number 24, Madison Peters. Thank you to our ticket sponsors for providing tickets this season.
Looking back to press row as the players have been introduced, the national anthem has been played, and ready to get tonight's consolation game underway. Glad to have you with us here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Again, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. With me tonight, Connor Myers. He'll be running the camera, overseeing the live stream, and maybe putting his 2 cents in every now and then as a color commentator. Glad to have you with us. Tip is controlled by the Aces, and we are underway. Got to give a little bit of the edge to, based on what we saw on Thursday night, Adams for 3, just a little bit short. The Archers, I think, are going to be a little bit favored in this game. Roar's shot is no good, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything because that's why we play the game. And you'd have to say that Edgerton is going to have to be heavily favored over Eden in the championship game coming up in our second live stream tonight. Adams again just a little bit short. Ball loose. Baldwin grabs it. And they'll work it back around and reset the offense. Story back to Mull. Mull, that one's no good. Baldwin almost tracks it down, but Baird gets it in the corner, and Baird goes to the hoop. She'll be fouled. So first team foul on Antwerp. And we'll let you know if you get any shots of the scoreboard from Connor tonight. They don't have the that one's good by Baird.
The adjustable scoreboard.
Yeah.
So can't change the names.
So Edgerton is the home team, and that'll be Antwerp. Antwerp will be Edgerton for this game. And the Aces will be guest. And this is I think it's the first time this year that we've broadcast a contest with the Aces wearing their road reds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Inbounds to Baird. Aces would like to pick up their 3rd win of the season here tonight in the consolation game. Baird shot just a little bit short, grabbed by Roars. Carolyn Roars. She and Clara will be on the floor at times too. And that's stolen by Devony Mull. Mull will toss it back over to Baird, and she'll bring it up the court. Baird across the timeline, bounce pass. Baldwin back to Mull, back to Baldwin. Baldwin for 3. That's off the back of the iron, no good. Ball still loose on the floor, grabbed by Roars. She'll go coast to coast, put it up, and it's no good. Now, last night, Roars wound up with like over 20 points.
Yeah, she had, I think, 2/3 of their whole teams.
Oh, that one over out of the hands of
But yeah,
Ashlyn Sturry.
after the Edgerton,
Yeah.
Edgerton defense started
I mean, Roar-
getting real up on her.
Yeah, Roars
that's when
had-
she kind of started slowing down.
Yeah,
scoring,
Roars had
but-
quite the game last
Yeah.
night, because Roars is only 5'4", and she had everybody on the Edgerton team last night in preliminary game 2 had 3 inches or more height advantage on her, but she still managed to. I was either 22 or 24 points, I forget which. So, and she led all scorers, even though her team lost. And so we kind of figured that Antwerp was going to have a bit of a chip on their shoulder here tonight. As will the Aces. Sturry, and she bounces it a little too hard off the glass, no good. That'll go out of bounds, and the Aces will get the ball back. Quick substitution for the Aces, as it'll be number 14, McKenna Rice, coming in for Story. Mole off the glass and good.
Brings the Aces up 3-0.
Yep. And that one no good. Adams grabs the board and avoids stepping on the baseline. Gets it to Mole, right back to Kennedy, and then to Baird. Baird across the timeline. Baird double team, gets it to Adams, top of the key. Onto the wing, and then cross court. Baird from just inside the three-point arc, no good. But Baldwin grabs the board. Back to Adams. Adams for 3. In and out, and no. I thought maybe she might get the bounce. But no such luck. Roars loses it on the pass to Adams. Adams loses it, gets across the timeline. Baldwin. Mull. Mull, long high pitch, and it's stolen away by the Archers. For Antwerp, that's Bagley with the steal and a whistle and another turnover, and the Aces will get the ball back. 4:14 to go. Opening quarter, Hicksville with the early 3-0 lead. Baird gets the ball, and the inbounds from Adams. Long throw down to Mull. Mull powers her way to the hoop. Shot's no good, but she'll draw another foul. That'll be team foul.
Number 2?
Number 2? No, number 3.
Number 3. Oh, okay.
That'll be on number 23, Briley Bagley. That'll be her first. Mull gets the first one. Mull's second shot, also good. That's 4 for Devaney. Aces up now 5-zip. And that's over Roar's head. Adams grabs the ball. Adams out in the corner, kicks it back out to Baird. Baird to Mull. Mull for 3. That'll be a miss. And Carolyn Roars, with the board. And again, it's off her hands and scooped up by Mull. Loose on the floor, and Baird corrals it. 3:35, and Baird across the timeline. Adams inside to Mull. Mull lays it up off glass
good.
and good. Timeout on the floor. 3:27, and the Aces have been dominating early here tonight. There'll be a full timeout, and we'll take the time to say a big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the great selection they have on the lots at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships. Don't forget the truck lot, too. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts in 2024. It's been over 15 years that they've been underwriting all of our Aces sports coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. We hope that you will thank them as well next time you stop in, whatever the reason might be. Remember, anytime you see Aces sports action on HIX-TV at any level of play, any sport, on any of our broadcast platforms, they're the ones that help make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Aces ball on the baseline, or excuse me, Antwerp Archers ball on the baseline. After the Aces free throws, or the Aces score. Over to the wing. Back up, top of the key, shot up, off glass, no good. Mull grabs the rebound, shot attempted by Flippo. Adams now, down low. Rice up and good. McKenna Rice with the bucket. Roars, powers down, up off glass, no good. Roars gets her own rebound, gets it out. Working around the perimeter, reset. Archers into the paint. Jump shot up off the glass, no good, and Mull grabs the rebound. Baird across the timeline to Adams. Down to Baird. Baird, three-point land, no good. Roars. Up the floor, Roars. Stops, pops, no good. Mull with the rebound. Roars just has not been able to get him to drop after having such a great night last night. Starting off a little bit cool. Baldwin to Mull to Adams. Adams off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Roars. Roars quickly down the floor to Bagley. Bagley and a whistle. And I think that's going to be personal foul number 1 on Kennedy Adams. Team foul number 1 on the Aces. Common foul, so an inbounds from side court to Roars. Into the paint. Shot up, no good. And rebound comes down to Baldwin. Over to Baird. And Adams on the wing. Cross court, Baldwin. Baldwin, double team, gets it back to Adams. Top of the key. Good from just inside the three-point arc to make it a 10-0 game. And that'll be another one from Mull. Gives her 8 points now here in the first quarter. Shot from the Archers, no good and out of bounds. Baird. And that's off of Adams' hands. Breakaway, layup is up and good. There's the first 2 points for the Archers tonight from Clara Roars. The freshman gets the bucket to make it 13-2. Baird to Mull. Mull with 10 seconds. Shot is up, no good.
Yeah, that was good.
What?
He said no good. That was good.
Oh, it was good? I'm sorry. That was number 5. Sanders with the bucket. So that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. I was looking away so my bad. Aces leading after 1, 15-2, our first quarter score. Want to take some time to say another big thank you to another one of our diamond level underwriting supporters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television's YouTube channel. That's our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. Located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business and industry that include welding, powder coating, safety equipment, and so much more. And they're looking to add to their roster. If you're looking for a great place to go to work, a first career, second career, add to the skills you already have, check out the opportunities they have available online at www.aptmfg.com/careers. That'll give you a complete listing of all of the opportunities they have available, many with specialized training and certification opportunities. You can fill out an application, upload your resume online. They'd love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT manufacturing team. We want to thank Tony Nicewater and the whole gang for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. We hope that you will do the same as well. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thought it might be a travel call on Roars, but instead it's going to be a foul on Rice. That'll be her first, and team foul number 1 for the second quarter on the Aces. Antwerp will get the ball side court into Roars. Down low, and a travel. Nope, a push. Sturry gets her first personal, and that'll be team foul number 2 on the Aces for this quarter. Again, a common foul, so an inbounds. Roars, puts it up, no good. Rebound, put back, and a foul. Shot attempted by Madison Peters, no good. And Sturry's going to pick up a quick second personal foul. 2 fouls in about 10 seconds for her. Team foul number 3, and Peters at the line to shoot 2. That one's good. She'll have one more. Got them both. Beard for the Aces over the head of Adams. Shot up, and that one's good from Roars. And a quick timeout called. And that'll be from the Aces. Their first timeout of the evening, a full timeout. Time for us to say a big thank you to one of our silver level underwriting supporters, the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, their main branch located in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. They have other branches, including one right here in Edgerton, Ohio, as well as elsewhere around Northwest Ohio. If you'd like to learn more about the many banking services that they have for you and your family, also the hours of operation for the main branch and all the other branches, and even more, check them out online at www.thb.bank. That's www.thb for the Hicksville Bank. We want to thank them for their silver level underwriting support of selected sports and other broadcasts throughout the year, including all 8 games of the Boys and Girls Route 49 Classic here on HIX-TV. Back into action. Adams dribbles it out of bounds, and it'll turn it over to the Archers. Trailing by 9, 15-6. Looking to work their way back into this basketball game. Roars, nice spin move. Kicks it back out to Franklin. And driving into the paint, nothing there. Shot up, deflected, and out of bounds. Should stay with Antwerp. Clara Roars to handle the inbounds as Baldwin comes back in to spell Rice on the floor for the Aces. Clara Roars, long inbounds to Carolyn Roars at the top of the key. Shot from the wing, up and no good, out of bounds, and that'll go to the Aces. Score remains 15-6 Hicksville. Adams set for the inbounds. To Baldwin. Back to Adams. Baird. Down to Sanders into the game, number 5. Baird back to Adams. Sanders down low, all alone, up off glass, no good. Carolyn Roars with the rebound. Roars drives down, and she'll be fouled going to the basket. She'll go to the line to shoot 2, and that'll be a foul on Baird. McKenna Baird picks up her first foul, and more importantly, that is team foul number 4 for the Aces here in the second quarter. Roars shot, good. Roars, good free throw shooter. We saw that last night. 3 points now for Carolyn. Got them both. Makes it 15-8. A 7-point lead now for the Aces. Baldwin just across the timeline to Mull. Mull powers it down. Turnaround jumper up, no good, and knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Archers. 6:21 to go, second quarter. Carolyn Roars across the timeline. Bounce pass. Shot up from the wing, and that's no good. That'll be Sanders' first personal. That'll be team foul number 5, puts him into the bonus. Briley Bagley at the line, and I think she might have been beyond the three-point line, so she might get 3 shots. Bagley gets the first one. Gets the second one. And she will have 3. Chance to make it a 4-point game if she hits it. In and out, no good. Bagley gets 2 out of 3, makes it 15-10 Aces. And that one shot up, no good. Rebound grabbed by Baird. Baird loose on the floor. Jump ball, and it'll go to the Aces. Credit McKenna Baird. She knew where the possession arrow was, so she just held on to the ball and didn't try to do anything, just let him call the jump ball to give her team the basketball. 5:52 to go. 5-point lead for Hicksville. Baird with the basketball. Over to Rice. Back to Baird. Need to get it across the timeline. Baird does. Down to Mull. Quickly to Baldwin, up and good. Jocelyn's first 2 points of the night. And Rice will commit her second foul. That'll be on the floor, and, well, it won't matter. No, it's in the bonus, so it will be free throws for Carolyn Rohr. She'll get 2. Her team down by 7. Looking to draw a little closer. Roars. Good. That's 5 points now for Roars. One more coming. Missed that one. Rebound comes to Antwerp, and another foul. That'll be McKenna Baird's second, and again, Archer's at the line. Peters' first one, no good. Madison will have one more. Score remains 17-11, pending this next free throw. Peters got that one. Three points now for Madison. And that'll be a turnover to the Lady Archers. Clara Roars inbounds it to Carolyn Roars. 5:20 to go. Clara Roars back to, and they'll move it around the perimeter. Nothing there. Oop, that one's loose, scooped up. And that'll be on Antwerp. That'll be their first team foul. That'll be Clara Roar's first personal. Team foul number 1 for the second quarter on the Lady Archers. Down by 5. Baldwin's going to get fouled by Roars. Roars will pick up a foul. That'll be her first and team foul number 2 on the Archers. Adams into Mull. Over to Baird. And down low to Mull. Nothing. Mull works her way through traffic, lays it up and in. Ten points now for Devaney. Shot from the wing, in and out, no good. Mull with the rebound. And that'll be out of bounds. I think she meant to get it to Rice, but she threw it well behind her. But fortunately deflected by the Archers, so it'll stay with the Aces. And that'll be knocked out of bounds by Roars. It'll stay with Hicksville again. Inbounds to Baird. Baldwin. Back to Baird. Baird for 3. No good. Adams grabs the board. Baldwin. And she sinks it for 3. 22-12. It's a 10-point lead now for the Lady Aces. Antwerp. Down low. Back out. Roars. Jump. Pull-up jumper is good for Carolyn. Makes it 22-14 and gives Roars 7 points unofficially tonight. Baldwin. A little too much on it. Mull gets it back to Baldwin. Baldwin up off glass. No good. Peters was trying to get the ball, and I think Baldwin will pick up her first personal. And again, Antwerp in the bonus, so that's going to put Madison Peters at the line for 2. Peters' first one's good. Madison will have one more. Nope. Mull grabs the board. To Adams and then over to Baird. Over the head and out of bounds. Tried to get it to Peters, and it'll be another turnover to the Lady Archers. Carolyn Roars will bring it across the timeline with 3 minutes to go before halftime. Franklin. Peters. And Bagley. Try to work it inside, and Baird comes up with it for the Lady Aces. Baird to Adams, inside to Mull. Mull up glass and good. 12 points now for Devaney Mull. Up, no good. Rebound comes down. Now Roars drives in, puts it up, and good. 2 more for Carolyn Roars. That should give her 9 unofficially. Baird. Mull. Back to Baird. Adams. Adams drives in. And a foul whistle before the shot. That'll be number 2 on Carolyn Roars. Again, on the floor, that's only team foul number 3 on the Archers. Loop inbounds, and Mull tried to feed it right back to Adams, and it was a little off and goes out of bounds. So the ball goes back to the Lady Archers with under 2 minutes to go. Bagley over to Franklin, down low. Peters, Franklin, Roars, pull-up jumper, no good, and she'll be fouled. That'll be Mull's first personal foul. Roars, got it. Double figures now for Carolyn Roars. Got them both. Baird across the timeline for the Aces. Adams on the wing. Adams drives down low. She's going to be fouled by Peters. That should be Peters' second. And that'll be team foul number 4 on the Lady Archers. Long inbounds. Baird puts it up. No good. Carolyn Roars grabs the rebound, throws it down. Shot blocked and knocked out of the hands of Adams. Peters. Bagley, no good. And back to Baldwin. Baldwin to Roars with 1:05. Roars takes it across the timeline. Adams on the wing. Roars back to Adams, top of the key. Down to 50. Adams. We'll wave that one off. That'll be on Peters. Yep, Madison picks up her 3rd personal foul, and she'll send Kennedy Adams to the line with 50.2 seconds to go in the first half. Adams, in and out, no good. Adams gets the second one. Three points now for Adams. Long pass around. That's Clara Roars. I'm sorry. Bagley shot up. No good. Mull with the rebound quickly to Adams with 30 seconds left in the half. Adams back to Baird. To Adams on the wing. Adams for 3. Got it. Shot from the side. That's good for 3 for Bagley. And that will be the end of the first half. We've played the first 16 minutes, and at halftime, in the consolation game of the Girls Varsity Route 49 Classic, it's the Lady Aces of Hicksville leading the Antwerp Lady Archers by 6, 28-22, the halftime score. Well, we want to say a big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters as we head into halftime tonight, and that'll be our good friends at the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. A full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. Also medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, and more. Stop by next time you're in downtown Hicksville, Ohio, and see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operated truly makes. And don't forget, as the holidays are rapidly approaching, a great place to stop if you need a last-minute gift. The Hicksville Pharmacy has greeting cards, candy, candles, Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia, stuffed animals, all kinds of other toys. It's a fun place to go just to browse around, and they can help you out again for any of those last-minute gift needs this holiday season. And, hey, if you want to get the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, or anything else, feel free, give them a call. They'll be happy to help you out. It's 419-542-6218. We want to thank them so very much for their continued diamond level support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on HIX-TV. We hope that you will do the same as well. The Hicksville Pharmacy. Again, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And also, I want to take a little time here to say another thank you to the Two Bandits Brewery in Hicksville, Ohio, and a silver level underwriting supporter this year. Proud sponsors of the Two Bandits Player of the Game Award that we give out at the end of each boys and girls Hicksville varsity basketball game that we cover here on Hicksville Community Television. Had a good time before the game started during warm-ups. We went down and gave out one to Kennedy Adams for her performance last night, and to Devaney Mull, who got hers against the Striker back on, I think it was the 16th. Anyway, they got their gift cards. I think it was.
It was, yeah. I remember titling the
We just wanted to make sure we got them to them before. You know, so they can enjoy them over the Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
And, of course, we'll be giving another one out at the end of the game here tonight in the Consolation game as well. And we want to thank the Two Bandits for stepping up and doing that. Remember, the Two Bandits Restaurant and the Two Bandits Brewery and Restaurant is in Hicksville. They're open Wednesday through Saturday, and they have terrific weekly specials this week. It's the 3-meat grinder. And don't forget, on Saturday, for the Saturday before Christmas, they have a special pre-Christmas brunch from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. with a special menu available. And they also have a pre-Christmas dinner from 4 till 9 p.m. That also has a special menu available and live music starting at 5:30 on Saturday night. And when you stop by the Bandits, make sure you ask your server about any additional specials that they might have. If you're 21 and over, you can enjoy a great selection of craft beers brewed right there on site at the Two Bandits Brewery. We want to thank them so very much. And again, remember, all through the month of December on Thursdays, kids eat for free. You pay for one adult meal, and 2 of your kids eat on the Two Bandits all through the month of February. We want to thank them so very much for their sponsorship of the Player of the Game Award. And again, Connor and I will be handing one of those out at the end of the contest here tonight on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. The Two Bandits Brewery in Hicksville, Ohio. All right, I'm going to have to do some quick, let's see, 2, 4, 6. Give you some unofficial scores here. And hopefully everything will add up. So let's see. Okay, it does for Antwerp, so good there. And we'll drop down to the Hicksville line. All right, I'm one off for. So let's see. Got that one right. That one right. That one right. That one's right. That one's right.
I think one of them had someone had a deep 2. Looked like a 3.
I think Rice only had a 2 rather than a 3.
Yeah.
So, all right. All right. So I think that's pretty close. So we can hit that up here in just a second. I do want to let you know that this is the first of 2 live streams that Connor and I are going to have for you tonight here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. This is the consolation game. When it wraps up, again, we'll have a quick post game. We'll give out the 2 Bandits Player of the Game award, and we'll hopefully take about a 10-minute break or so. We'll be back with game 2. We do want to let you know that the second game, of course, is a championship game between the Edgerton Bulldogs and the Eden Bombers. And that post game will probably last a little bit longer because they'll be naming the all-tournament team and awarding the traveling trophy plaque. So we'll make sure that we know who there should be one player from Hicksville and one player from Antwerp and at least one player from Eden named the all-tournament team, and at least a couple players from the championship winning team. So anyway, we'll bring you all that. I don't know if they do an MVP or not. I know they have in the past at times. But either way, we'll be here for the awarding of the trophy and the all-tournament team announcement before we head on out. And don't forget, we've got more basketball coming your way tomorrow afternoon. It'll be boys basketball action from the Red Zone over at Hicksville High School. We'll be back in the friendly confines. And the Aces, the boys, will be hosting Holgate. And we will have the junior varsity game starting at 4. And the varsity game, 5:30-ish, will be getting underway as well. And hopefully Jim Seiler will be feeling better tomorrow. We'll be able to join us for that. And Chris Warner will be there. And I've got a holiday function that I need to go through from like 4 to 5:30. So worst case, Chris Warner will be there all by his lonesome.
Yeah,
couldn't happen to a nicer guy because you got to work.
Yeah.
And this is a busy time. Connor works for a furniture company. I'm not going to say which one it is because they don't pay us underwriting. I'm not going to give away free advertising, but he works. And he's one of their delivery guys.
No, warehouse.
Warehouse guy? Okay,
yeah,
I thought you were, because I figured you'd be really busy, you know, all these people getting, you know, brand new TVs and bedroom suits and stuff like, you know, for Christmas. You'd be, you know, running all over the place on Saturday.
Yeah, but we got to
installing stuff left and right.
Put the stuff out on the like floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And like opening all the stuff.
So you you drive the forklift?
No.
No.
I'm not forklift certified.
It's fun. I mean,
Are you certified?
Yeah, I am actually.
Really?
I used to work at Solder Woodworking up on their laminating line, and I have my forklift license. Was there for almost 4 years. Only dropped one pallet that entire time.
Wow. It's a fun little fact.
Yeah. Put that in your back pocket and anyway.
Forklift certification.
Yeah. Had to go through it was like a 2-day training thing.
Oh, only 2 days.
Yeah, well, it was hard too. There were some things you had to do. You had to like pick these things up and set them on top of other stuff, and they had like these little pin stick. I mean, it was
make you maneuver.
Yeah, it was tough. All right, unofficial scoring here in the first half. We'll begin with the Antwerp Lady Archers on the short end of the scoreboard here, 22-28. Their leading scorer was Carolyn Roars. Roars had 3 field goals and 5 free throws for 11 points unofficially. She was followed by Bagley. Bagley had a 3-pointer and 2 free throws for 5. Madison Peters, 4 free throws for 4. And Clara Roars a bucket for 2, and that adds up to 22. For the Aces, leading again 28-22. Their leading scorer so far, Devaney Mull. She's got 5 field goals and 2 free throws for 12. Next up, Kennedy Adams with a bucket, a three-pointer, and a free throw for 6. Jocelyn Baldwin has a bucket, a three-pointer for 5. 2 points each for Addie Sanders and McKenna Rice, and a free throw in 1 for McKenna Baird. And just like that, Roars picks up another bucket. And that'll be the first foul against Antwerp. And was that Peters picking up her 4th foul? Roars picks up her 3rd, and that'll be number 2. And Mo goes down. And she is holding her knee and in a lot of pain. Mo went down hard, and it looked like initially she's holding on to her left knee. Mull with that bucket to give her 14 unofficially, and she's going to get up, and hopefully it's not anything too bad. That's going to be a big loss for the Aces if she is done for the night. 7:18 to go. Hicksville leading by 6, 30-24. Underway here in quarter number 3. It'll be Antwerp's ball on the baseline. Roars over to Franklin. Back to Roars. Working our way through traffic. Nothing there. Franklin from three-point land. Up and no good. And that'll be bounced on the end line for Clara Roars, and it'll go back to the Aces. Kennedy inbounds it. Over to Baird. Adams runs to the hoop. She'll be fouled by Franklin. That'll be team foul number 3 on Antwerp, as they've racked up a bunch of them here early on. And Adams will go to the line to shoot 2. Kennedy gets the first one. That'll give her 7 points. One more for Adams. Got them both. Roars, bounce passes it. Back out to Clara Roars. Try to feed it down. Bagley pulls up, and off the iron, no good. Ball loose on the floor, grabbed by Carolyn Roars. Her shot up, no good, grabbed by Story. Baird, and double dribble on Baird. Turns it back over to the Archers. It's a good thing Jim isn't here, because they were missing double dribble. According to him, they were missing double dribbles a lot last night.
Yeah.
Down to the corner, Clara Roars. Top Bagley. Franklin bouncing into Carolyn Roars. Roars hits the deck, but gets the ball out of there. Back down to Bagley in the corner. And picked off by Baldwin. Jocelyn, coast to coast, puts it up, count it, and she's going to the line. Baldwin hits the bucket. That'll be Franklin's second foul. That'll be team foul number 4. The Aces might get to shoot some free throws this quarter. And Jocelyn Baldwin, the freshman, at the line, looking to complete the three-point play. There you go. She does it. 8 points now unofficially for Baldwin. Baldwin will pick up her second foul. They only have Jocelyn out for 6 points. I don't agree with that. Working it around the perimeter, Carolyn Roars tries to get down to the baseline, puts it up, and no good. And another whistle and another foul. Beard's third personal foul. So McKenna may have to step out for a bit. Roars' first free throw. No good. Carolyn will have one more. Got that one. And that might be another one on Franklin. It is. Rayleigh Franklin picks up her third personal. So right now they've got Roars with 3, Carolyn Roars with 3, Rayleigh Franklin with 3, and Madison Peters, I think, has 4. And that puts the Aces into the bonus for the remaining 5 minutes and 3 seconds of this third quarter. Jocelyn Baldwin at the line to shoot 2. Baldwin, no good. She'll get one more. Nope, she got the first one, missed the second one. I'm sorry. Baldwin almost gets the steal. Carolyn Roars down low to kick it back out. Shot up, no good. Antwerp, Roars puts it back up, and that is good. $16 points now for Carolyn Roars. Archers will get the basketball back. Bagley, no good. Sanders, and she'll be fouled. So we'll go to the other end, and Addie Sanders will shoot a couple free throws. Flippo gets her second foul. And Addie Sanders at the line, her team up by 9, 36-27. That one's good. Got them both. Gives her 4 points. Roars. Count it. She'll go to the line. Carolyn Roars. Baird picks up her 4th personal. And that'll be team foul number 3 on the Aces. And McKenna's going to sit down. We might not see her till the 4th quarter. Roars going for the three-point play, gets it. Adams, bounce pass, Story. Baldwin up off glass and good. And Baldwin picks up another foul, and now she's got 3 hanging on her. Team foul number 4 on the Aces. Into Bagley. Roars, spin move, puts it up, and good. 21 now for Roars. Leading all scorers on the floor here tonight. But her team down by 8. Up, no good. Rice grabs the board. Rice, bounce pass up, and no good. Adams just missed the easy layup. Bagley, Roars drives it in. Carolyn Roars up off glass and good. Adams across the timeline. Works around Roars, gets it over to Baldwin. Baldwin. Rice. Story. And back to Adams. And back into the hands of Baldwin, top of the key. 2:35 to go in the third quarter. Baldwin up and no good. Bagley quickly down the floor. Roars, drives in, puts it up, feeds it over. Up, in, and out, and that is good for Horman. Her first bucket of the night. Horman gets 2 points. And a full timeout by the Aces, and that'll be time for us to say a big thank you to our friends at Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering of Hicksville, Ohio, located right in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. If you are interested in buying or selling real estate, commercial, residential, agricultural, industrial, they can help you out. And again, if you need to liquidate anything, an auction for an estate or used equipment, anything along those lines, they're also able to help you out. And if you are interested in finding out the very latest listings they have in real estate, check them out online. You can also get the latest auction calendar as well at guilford-realestate.com. I want to thank Bruce and, everybody over there at Bruce Guilford for their silver level underwriting support of HIX-TV, selected broadcasts throughout the year, including all 8 of the games that we will be covering for both the boys and girls Route 49 Classic this year. Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering in Hicksville, Ohio, and online at guilford-realestate.com. Aces with the ball. Over to Baldwin. Baldwin across the timeline. Baldwin drives down. Kicks it back out. Kennedy, top of the key. Kennedy to Story. Over to Sanders. Back to Story. Adams now. Aces up by 46-30. 40-36, excuse me. Trying to do 3 things at once here. Shot's no good. Archer's with the ball. And a foul. Sanders commits her second personal foul, and that'll be team foul number 5 on the Aces. So for the remainder of this third quarter, both teams in the bonus, and Carolyn Rohr is at the line to shoot 2. Missed. Her team down by 4. Here's a chance to draw close with the clock stopped. She'll have one more. Roars misses that one too. And Rice with the board to Sturry. Back to Rice. Over to Adams, and Rice is going to be fouled. She'll go to the line. That's going to be on Roars. Carolyn Roars. That'll be her 4th. So Carolyn Roars is going to have to mind her P's and Q's. One more, and she's done for the night. She and McKenna Baird in the same boat. Rice hits it. 3 points for Rice. Missed that one. Bagley to Roars. Carolyn Roars. They'll move down to the corner back to Bagley. Bagley having some trouble, and I think that's going to be on Baldwin. That'll be Jocelyn's 4th. And it is. So Baldwin and Baird both in foul trouble now heading into the 4th quarter. Roars, 2 shots for her, gets the first one. She'll have one more. Got them both. 25 points now unofficially for Carolyn Roars. Her team down by 3, 41-38, as the Archers have been slowly but surely chipping away at the Aces' lead here in this consolation game. Adams. They'll work it up the floor, across the timeline. Baird, Sanders. Rice. Bounce pass and deflected. That's Adeline Radford, by the way, number 11 in the game for the Lady Aces. Clara Roars to Franklin. Bagley back to Franklin. Long pass. They'll move it around the perimeter again. Clara Roars, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Franklin. Onto the wing. Bagley tries to feed it down low. Nothing doing. Franklin for 3. No good. Off the front of the iron. And the Archers grab the board. Bagley. Back out to Clara Roars, and stolen away by Adams. Adams puts it up at the buzzer, no good. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and it's the Aces leading the Lady Archers of Antwerp here in this consolation game, 41-38 with 8 minutes to go in regulation. A big thank you to the last of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters to be recognized this evening, our friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. Solutions for business and industry that include robotics, plasma, welding, so much more. Check them out online at www.arcsolinc.com. They have a gallery there of the many projects that they have put together to help out business and industry around the area, around the region, the state, and around the country. They've done some really remarkable and incredible stuff, and it's right here in Hicksville, Ohio. I want to thank them so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on HIX-TV. All sports that we cover at all levels of play across all of our broadcast platforms whenever you see Aces Sports action, and you get to enjoy it for free here on Hicksville Community Television. They're the ones that help make it possible. Our friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Aces with the ball as we get the last 8 minutes underway. Baird back in 4 fouls hanging around her. Baldwin also, or excuse me, that was Adams. Losing the ball but gets it right back. Baldwin also has 4 fouls, by the way. Adams drives the baseline, puts it up, no good. Grabbed by Roars. Roars coast to coast, puts it up, and doesn't get the roll. Grabs her own rebound, incredible. Not able to put it up, though. She came back out of bounds out of nowhere to get that board. Baird going to take it to the hoop, up and no good. Back to Roars. Roars to Celia Roars, or Clara Roars. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Celia. Peters. Pull up. No good. Story with the board for the Aces. Adams for 3. Short. Clara Roars takes it the distance. She's going to be fouled by Kennedy. Team foul number 1 on the Aces. And that'll be Kennedy's second personal. Clara Roars. Misses. She'll get one more. Roy's second one, no good. Baldwin grabs it. Baldwin up the floor. Baldwin kicks it back out to Adams. Adams drives the paint up and good. 10 points now for Adams, unofficially. Roars down low. Franklin from out of the wing, no good. Ball loose. A couple aces hit the deck. Still loose on the floor, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a jump ball, and that'll go to the Aces. I'm not sure when that happened. I don't know if kind of looked at a way.
I thought it was going
to I thought Baird had kicked it, and it rolled out of bounds without being touched by anybody else, but maybe somebody else got a hand on it. I don't know. Maybe it was just a convenient way to say we're not sure who touched it last, so we're just going to do a jump ball. Yeah. Peters, bounce pass to Roars. Carolyn Roars up, no good, and Story grabs the board. To Baird. Baird kicks it back out. To Rice. Rice is good for 3. McKenna Rice. 6 points to her credit now. Franklin. Roars into the paint. Kicks it back out. Franklin. No good. That's going to be it for McKenna Baird. Her night ends with 5:02 to go in the fourth. Baird will finish up with 1 point to her credit tonight. Shot up by Roars, no good. Baldwin. Jocelyn quickly down the floor to Rice. Rice for 3 again, no good. Archers. Guarded by Adams. Peters, top of the key. Down to the wing, that's Bagley. Back to Roars, top of the key. No good. McKenna Rice will pick up her third, and that'll be team foul number 3 on the Aces. And again, Roars at the line. That one's good. 26 now for Roars. She'll have one more. Got that one too. Makes it a 6-point game. Baldwin to Rice. Rice across the timeline. Back to Adams. 4:10 to go. Baldwin puts it up. No good. Roars feeds it down low. Nothing there, though. Back over to Clara Roars. Now to Carolyn. Shot up. No good. And Baldwin with the rebound. And a timeout on the floor. Quick 30-second timeout from the Lady Aces. They're up by 6 with 3:35 to go here in regulation. Hoping to hang on for a consolation game victory in the girls' varsity Route 49 Classic here tonight. Bill Murphy and Connor Myers, your crew for HIX-TV tonight. Jim Seiler not able to be with us this evening. We hope that he is feeling better and he'll be able to be back with us for boys action against Holgate tomorrow, late afternoon. Glad to have you with us, and we hope you are enjoying the live coverage here tonight on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And if you are, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification button once you're subscribed, and you're the first to know whenever we schedule a new live stream event. We do all of our sports live streams on the YouTube channel, and also you're the first to know whenever we add content to our video on demand library. Back into action. Adams across the half-court stripe. Baldwin on the wing. Aces will move it around. They can afford to be patient a little bit, up by 6. Baldwin again. Feeds it down low and no foul. Roars quickly back the other way. Feeds it down to Peters, and it's blocked by Baldwin. Bagley, no good. And Baldwin with the board. Jocelyn with the breakaway. Puts it up. No good, but she'll be fouled. Good job, Jocelyn Baldwin. Got it. 10 points for Jocelyn. She'll have one more. And that one waved off. You say she put her foot over the line a little bit. So score remains 47-40, and here come the Lady Archers. Clara Roars over to Peters. And that's going to be on Story, away from the ball. Are they going to say that's on Rice?
Yeah, Rice is on her.
So that'll be McKenna's fourth. That's team foul number 4 on the Aces. Bagley puts it up, no good. Comes right down to Sanders, to Baldwin. Kicks it back to Adams. Adams, take the air out of it a little bit. Baldwin, back to Adams. Over to Rice. Back to Adams. Closing in on 2 minutes left in regulation. Bounce pass to Sanders, to Baldwin down on the wing. Back to Adams. Adams out to the top of the key, over to Rice. Now to Sanders and back to Adams again. They burn off another 15 seconds. Out of bounds, and it'll go to the Archers. Down by 7. Minute 43 to go. Carolyn Roars brings the ball up the court. Peters, top of the key. Bagley on the wing. Bounce pass inside, loose on the floor. Back to Peters. Down low again to Roars. Roars puts it up, no good, and rebound comes down to Rice. Rice to Adams with a minute 10. They'll get it across the timeline with a minute 4. And another timeout called. I think that'll be another one. That'll be timeout number 4 called by the Aces. They'll have 1 remaining for the balance of the game. (47-40), Hicksville clinging to that 7-point lead, hoping to hang on for another 63 seconds to take home a victory here in the consolation game tonight. Again, a reminder, when this one wraps up, we'll do a quick post-game, rather. Hand out the Two Bandits Player of the Game Award for this contest. And then we'll sign off briefly, but we'll be back with our second live stream of the night, which, of course, will be the championship game between the Eden Lady Bombers and the Lady Bulldogs of Edgerton here tonight. All right, here we go. Aces with the ball. Out of bounds on the sideline. Adams tosses it into Rice. Rice back to Adams. She'll be fouled. It's going to be on Franklin. That'll be her 4th. So Roars and Franklin and Peters all with 4 fouls now. On the floor, only team foul number 2 on the Bulldogs. Adams into Story, and Story fouled automatically by Horman. That's 2 fouls now on Eliana Horman. And team foul number 3. And they're going to hold up play, and in for the Archers, Gabby Snyder, number 21, as Bagley's going to step out. Adams bounce passes it in, and a travel. 1 too many steps by Rice there. Otherwise, it would have been well done. Clara Roars getting set to inbounds for the Lady Archers. Down by 7 with 58.9 seconds to go. Clara rolls it, and that'll be snatched up by Kennedy Adams. Adams will be fouled, and that'll be number 3 on Horman. Team foul number 4 on the Archers. And in for Antwerp comes, let's see, that's number 10, Mara Flippo. And a second one came in as well. 23, that's Bagley back into the game. Up, no good. By Rice. Bagley quickly up the floor, over to the corner. Rice almost knocks it out of her hands, and a timeout called on the Antwerp bench. With 38.2 seconds, no scoring. So again, just to sort of set the stage for you, we got 38.2 seconds left in regulation. In this consolation game, the Aces lead the Antwerp Lady Archers by 7, 47-40. The possession arrow favors Hicksville. Antwerp has 3 timeouts remaining. The Aces have 1, and both teams have committed 4 team fouls here in this fourth quarter. For Antwerp, Carolyn Roars, Rayleigh Franklin, and Madison Peters each have 4 fouls. Horman has 3, and Flippo has 2. For the Aces, Baird is already fouled out. Rice has 4, Baldwin has 4, and 2 each for Adams, Sanders, and Story. So there's the latest for those of you keeping score at home. Antwerp will have the ball. Bounce pass inside. Carolyn Roars. Roars going to be fouled. That'll be number 5 on Sanders. That'll be her 3rd personal. .3 seconds. Carolyn Roars at the line. 27 points so far. Make it 28. One more for Roars. Nope. And Adams fouled immediately by Horman. That'll be her 4th. That'll be team foul number 5, so both teams out in the bonus for the remaining 29.4 seconds of quarter number 4. As the crowd starts slowly filing in for the Eden and Edgerton game, the nightcap. Good. 11 points now for Kennedy. And got them both. Roars quickly up the floor, and it's stolen away by Rice. Rice feeds it off, loose on the floor. It'll be a jump ball. It'll go to the Aces. 19 seconds. Adams gets it in to Rice. Baldwin. Back to Kennedy. Adams with 11 seconds, 10. She can just bounce the ball. And your final score is going to be the Aces winning the consolation game 49-41, the final score.
On behalf of the Edgerton High School, we'd like to thank you for tonight's attendance. We hope your visit to Genie Bayshore Court was an enjoyable one. We'd like to thank both the Archers and
And you'll have to give me a moment here as I do some compiling.
At the conclusion of the Eden Edgerton game, we will announce the all 49 Classic team.
Okay, that jibes. And now here to the Aces.
We have more basketball action in about 20 minutes, folks.
I'm 2 off somewhere for the Aces. So, anyhow. All right. Let's just, we'll go with what we got.
Yeah.
So, unofficial final scores here for the Antwerp Archers on the losing end of the 49-41 final score. I had Horman with a bucket for 2. I had also Clara Roars with a bucket for 2. I had Madison Peters with 4 free throws for 4. I had Bagley with a 3-pointer and 2 free throws for 5. And leading all scorers tonight, Carolyn Roars. I had her for 8 field goals and 12 free throws for a total of 28, which does total 41. Now for the Aces, I had Kennedy Adams with 2 2s, a 3, which is 7. And I had her for 5 free throws for 12. I had Baird with a free throw for 1. I had Sanders with a bucket and 2 free throws for 4. Rice with a bucket and a 3-pointer and a free throw for 6. I had Baldwin with 3 buckets, a 3-pointer, and a free throw for 10. And I had Mull with 6 field goals and 2 free throws for 14. And that's 1 shy. So I'm missing 1 somewhere. That only adds up to 48. But be that as it may, that's the unofficial scoring. And what I can tell you for sure is that the Lady Aces win the consolation game over Antwerp, 49-41, the final score. Well, we do have a Player of the Game award to hand out this evening. And looking things over, pretty.
I was thinking Baldwin because I didn't have Mull stuff off the top of my head.
Honestly, I had her in the mix. And, of course, Mull was the leading scorer tonight, and Adams as well. Baird played a good game. Only 1 point, though. She fouled out. And Rice stepping up and doing some good work tonight, too, as well, putting in either 6 or 7 points. I'm not sure if she's the missing 1 point or not. So, I guess I'm going to give it to you then. We're going to say Jocelyn Baldwin.
Yeah, that's what I said.
For the Player of the Game award this evening. I want to congratulate her. Although she was not the leading scorer, she had a lot of great ball handling, good assists, and some terrific steals. So we're going to give her our Player of the Game award for this evening. Jocelyn Baldwin, our 2 Bandits Player of the Game. Congratulations to her. We've got a gift card and a certificate that'll be coming her way. And remember, the 2 Bandits Brewery, Hicksville, Ohio. Great weekly specials this week. It's the 3-meat grinder. Don't forget, again, their special holiday pre-Christmas event on this Saturday. They've got a pre-Christmas brunch from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. with a special menu and a special menu for a pre-Christmas dinner hours from 4 till 9 p.m. Live music starting at 5:30 as well. And again, we want to thank them so very much for their sponsorship of the Player of the Game award for this basketball season. Thanks also to all of our other underwriters, our 4 diamond level underwriting supporters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Thanks to ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, the Hicksville Pharmacy in downtown Hicksville, Ohio, and APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and our silver level underwriters with us tonight and for the Route 49 game coverage, both for the boys and the girls. The Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, with a branch here in Edgerton as well as the main branch downtown Hicksville. And, of course, Bruce Guilford, Real Estate and Auctioneering Associates, downtown Hicksville, Ohio as well. Thanks to all of them. Thanks to the Edgerton Athletic Department for, again, making us feel very welcome, giving us the space and permission to live stream the coverage here tonight for all of you. And thanks to all of you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the action tonight here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so with our second live stream, which will be the championship game tonight between the homestanding Edgerton Bulldogs and the Eden Bombers. And until we talk to you then, once again, your final score tonight in the consolation game, the Aces winners 49-41. For Connor Myers running the iPad Pro camera and overseeing the live stream, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good night and good sports.